Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, today's talk is Speak First the Kingdom of God, and or Speak First the Kingdom with a little twist. And so what immediately brought to mind to me is the natural beauty that surrounds us that we all too often take for granted. And this entire planet is holy ground. However, some places speak to us more loudly than others. The reading this morning comes from a book called Spiritual Literacy, Reading the Sacred in Everyday Life. And it's about a waterfall named Jim Jim Falls, which is located in the Northern Territory of Australia. So in this moment, let's imagine that we're all there. The waterfall tumbling over the encampment before me is like no other. A trembling pillar of white water descending from the sky into the valley, with all the aplomb of some lustral fluid bent upon purification. The spray drifts towards me with the slow elegance we associate with a large flag in the wind. No wonder my nomadic friends regard Jim Jim Falls with a certain awe. They consider the place sacred, since it embodies a spirit of its own. In principle, they have little interest in the new, except where it is eminently practical. Thus, they look upon a place like Jim Jim Falls as being a spiritual warehouse where age-old intuitions are permanently stored. They come here to stock up on those invisible perceptions the waterfall constantly echoes. In the presence of tiny black striped fish and larger cobalt-colored ones, they too are able to drift under submerged stones, feeling the glory of the weightlessness as it penetrates their very souls. Wild and distant places speak to many who find them and opportunities to engage in the spiritual practices of wonder and gratitude. If you cannot find terrain magnificent enough to take your breath away, gravitate to places that at least increase your heartbeat. Namaste.